Foreigners, if a foreigner has HIV or tuberculosis, there's probability you'll be sent back to your country. You can't just relocate to Russia and you don't have a skill. You will suffer. There was a time too I was selling food. Food is a you go cook it. Let me tell you something, before you locate to Russia, that your winter jacket you want to carry and come to Russia, my darling, you will not use it. Don't relocate to Russia if you don't know these things, because it's not about YouTubers posting, living in Russia, a day in Russia, smiling with Russian friends, blah, 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 blah. It's not all about that. Russia is not all about that. You need to know some things before you relocate to Russia. Russia is not a country you just wake up and you pick your bags and you're like, okay, yeah, I want to relocate. I want to start a new life, a new journey. It's not. Russia is really, really complicated. You need to know these things before relocating. Russia is not a place you just wake up and then you pack your bags and just move to without knowing things like this. And I've checked on YouTube, a lot of YouTubers don't even share this aspect, you know. So you need to know all these things before relocating to Russia. So after watching this video, if you know you cannot abide by these 8 things, my darling, sit down in that country where you are. Sit down, keep hustling, or you go to another country, especially for my Africans or especially my Nigerians. Okay, we fellow Nigerians, I will tell you, my darling, like if you know you can't tolerate all these 8 things, you can't cope with these 8 things I'm going to tell you about today, kindly stay back in Nigeria or go to another country. Research about other countries and you'll be fine. Okay. So let's get into this video. Number 1, I wrote down 8 things you should know before even coming to Russia. Number 1 would be the political climate going on, the whole drama. I don't want to mention the word. So in Russia, you know, the whole drama you see on the media that is going on between Russia and another country, I'm not going to mention the name. So in Russia here, we're not supposed to even be mentioning it. We're not supposed to mention about the drama going on. Like, we are not supposed to speak about it. It's like we are banned from speaking about it. We are told, it's like we are not supposed to even say a word about it. So even when speaking to your friends or family, maybe I have a call with my friends and all, when they start asking me silly questions or start asking me questions about what is going on in Russia, I try to distract them or I speak in code. You understand? It's not acceptable. You don't just come to Russia and then boom, you pick your phone. Mommy, this place is okay. Nothing is going on here. Yeah. The Lord help you, my darling. No, don't do that. You're going against the law. Don't do that. Secondly, I would like to speak about number 2 will be the whole cultural differences. There's a lot of cultural shock you're going to see from the holiday, from the way the people, their own normal culture is, the way they behave, the way they interact. I think when I first came to Russia 7 years ago, the weirdest thing I noticed was the fact that every Russian, actually, they raise their voice at you. Like when they're speaking to you, their voice is loud. It's like when they're speaking to you, it's like they're fighting. And I'm like, Mommy, see, oh, help me. I'm not fighting with you. Calm down and speak. And then when you get to know them, you understand that, oh, a lot of them actually, that's how they sound. So someone can be speaking to you politely, but you, because you don't speak Russian language or you don't understand Russian language, you think maybe the person is insulting you or the person is being abusive to you. So trust me, sometimes I've actually thought that we have east and like speak Yoruba back or Igbo back to the person. So that is another thing, cultural shock. And make sure you understand their culture, you know, understand their culture, understand what they do and what they do not do. When you have friends that are Russians, ask them about things about their culture. You just like the way I'm an Igbo lady. I grew up in a Yoruba land, right? But there are things that Yoruba culture have taught me and things that Igbo culture have taught me. It's just like the way, oh, we kneel down and greet our elders. Maybe in Russia culture now, they don't kneel down to greet their elders or so. You just need to understand so you don't offend anybody, okay? So the next thing will be, you know, the economic crisis. Oh my God, the economic factor, you know, the whole drama going on. The dollar is misbehaving. Russian rubles is misbehaving. As of then, when I first came to Russia, 1 naira was, let's say, maybe 7 point something, if I'm not mistaken. I think 7 or 10 as of then. 10, let's say 10. And now it's been 6 years, and now it is 16.0 currently. 16.0, 1 naira, 16.0. You can see how the money is. For those of you earning in naira, in Nigeria currency, sorry for you, my darling. The only best thing is for you, if you're earning, if you're getting money from home in dollars, the Lord can help your soul. Even the dollars within the ruble self is even misbehaving. So another thing is that when you come to economic factor, things are getting expensive in Russia here. Foodstuffs are getting expensive. Things you buy that are cheaper before, that are more expensive now. So if you know you cannot carry that body, my darling, stay back where you are. It's not I'm abroad, I'm abroad. Hungry will kill you. Hunger. It's not hungry. Hunger is gonna kill you in the abroad, in it. There are days I've gone through financial crisis in the past 6 years. I've gone to financial crisis where I have to eat biscuit and milk for a month. I think that even happened recently or not. And that days, oh, I have to hustle, do side jobs and all. And that I'm going to tell you, which would be maybe probably number 4 we're heading to now, would be, oh, we've spoken about number 4, which is economic factor. Number 5 would be healthcare system. The healthcare system is very, very tricky. So in Russia, you need to do like medical checkup every, I think at least once a year. At least once a year. If you're here to study, your university is going to require you to do general body checkup. There's a reason why they're doing that, to know if there's something wrong with you, so they can detect it earlier. So Russia's care system is very, very strict. So if you don't do medical checkup now, probably you can't be able to maybe apply for visa. You can't. You're not healthy. You have to show proof that you're healthy. When it comes to healthcare system, HIV, tuberculosis is a very sensitive disease or illness in Russia here. Foreigners, if a foreigner has HIV or tuberculosis, there's big probability you'll be sent back to your country to go treat yourself. They don't want you around, so that you don't infect others or Russians too. You get my point? So the probability they send you back to your country. And when it comes to medical checkup, if you don't do medical checkup, you can apply for some jobs, you can apply for some job opportunities, some visa strictly you cannot apply for visa without showing your HIV result. And the HIV result must not pass, I think it must not be up to 3 months. I think it expires every 3 months or every 1 month. I've forgotten. I think it's 3 months. So the thing is that you need to be healthy. The healthcare system is very strict, and when it comes to healthcare, the book appointment, it's not like Nigeria now. You just go and carry your card. Check my file. I have appointment today. No, my darling. Russia healthcare system is very classy and unique. As a doctor, it's giving class. They book you for appointment. You call the number, the hospital hotline, or you text the hospital hotline on WhatsApp. And for foreigners, if you speak English, you don't know Russian language, you can tell them, oh, I want a translator, and they're going to provide. Some hospitals have translators, some do not have. So if you're lucky, you have a hospital that has a translator to your language, good for you. So, but you have to book a doctor appointment before the appointment, except the only time you can have issue of like maybe the only time you can be treated like immediately is only in emergency situations. You can call the emergency hotline, but if it's not emergency hotline, you can't just walk into a hospital and book an appointment. No, you book an appointment for another day, not that same day. That day gone is filled up, except you are dying, except there is emergency, except it is an emergency. It's not possible. So another thing here, like I said, healthcare in Russia is very strict, extremely strict. So another thing will be the weather condition. Russia, I don't know if you checked. You know, Russia is one of the coldest coldest country in the world. Russia is very cold. I remember when I was coming here, I get cold easily, even to date. It's just my body, my immune system and all. So my dad was worried about the fact that I'm relocating to a country that is one of the coldest country in the world, like it's very, very cold. I know one of the coldest cities in the world is actually in Russia. It has cooks. You can check on YouTube. A lot of people, only few people, I don't think a lot of people live in that city because of the cold. So people relocate to different places like Moscow, other cities, you understand. Russia is very cold. And let me tell you something, before you locate to Russia, that your winter jacket you want to carry and come to Russia, my darling, you will not use it. You will not use it, you will not use it, my darling. You will not use it. It's not good enough. Immediately you get to Russia, you have to buy the Russia-made winter jacket. If not, cold is going to kill you, my darling. All the winter jackets I bought from Nigeria, I don't use it except during autumn when it's not too cold. But immediately it is winter. Hey, my darling, you need to use a very strong, thick winter jacket. Head warmer, your scarf around your neck. I think I'll post on the screen if I have pictures of myself and all. I'm gonna post on screen. You have to have protection outfits. Your hand gloves, very important. If not, you're going to have frostbite. It's for your own good. It's not the time to open your chest and be like, I want to flex my abs. I want to flex my boobs. My darling, sorry for you. This is not the country for that. The only time you have to wear skimpy clothes or clothes that are not tight, or sorry, clothes that are not the only time for you to wear light clothes is only during summer, which is just 3 months to 4 months duration. That is June, July, August, September. September ending, autumn is starting, then boom, winter. So you have to protect yourself. If not, pneumonia is real. You will get cold. And sorry, my darling, may you not be sick in this country. May you not be sick. So please prevent it. Please prevent it. Be prepared. So the last one I'd like to talk about is job. Oh my God. When I first came to Russia, when I was coming to Russia, I never knew that job is going to be difficult depending on the city. The cities where jobs are very, very free, it's easy for you to get, is Moscow, which is the capital. Moscow, St. Petersburg, Krasnodar. Yeah, these 3 cities are very popular. Like, job is very guaranteed for you. You can get job anywhere. Linear jobs, professional job, anything is fast. But you see, small cities like the city where I stay in, Cooks, it's difficult to get a job. Teaching job is difficult to find. If you even find, sorry for you. I teach as an online and offline English teacher, but recently I'm not teaching online anymore. I'm teaching offline, which is once in a blue month, like once, let's say twice in a month. How much am I even being paid? It's just, let's say $2 for 1 hour. So, and imagine I work 4 Saturdays, meaning $8 throughout the month. So for a city where I stay in, it's literally not advisable to relocate to the city where I'm staying in. If you're not relocating to my city, will be okay, strictly for only educational reasons, like just to study, just for study reasons. Vapshare. Focus on your study, and the only way you can be able to make money, extra money, is through your skills. Businesses. Me, I handle business. I sell Arabian perfumes here in Cooks, so I make money from it. There was a time too I was selling food. Food is you go cook it. If you know how to cook too, you can do that. There are a lot of skills. Photography. There's a YouTuber too that is in Cooks too, that is well known on YouTube too. You can check it, his page too. Photography. His name is E101. Photography. You will make money from it. There's a YouTuber, her name is Omofa Happiness. She sells food behind the scene from YouTube, and she makes money from it. So there are a lot of YouTubers, like we stay in Cooks, Russia here, in Cooks in this city, and we don't even have professional jobs like that. Maybe the person who does professional job is probably the photographer guy, the E1 guy, because he's good in photography and videography. So if you follow his channel, you can learn more from it. So if you know you have such skills, invest in your skills. You can't just relocate to Russia and you don't have a skill. You will suffer. Hair braiding too, you can do that too. A lot of things. But let me just tell you, locating to Russia, be sure to research about the city you're locating to. You can't just relocate to any city. Oh, I'm going to Russia. Yes, you're going to Russia. Is a good country. Good. Okay, where exactly in Russia are you locating to? What city? What are the opportunities in that city? Ask yourself these questions. Ask before applying for that job opportunity, before applying for that study opportunity. Ask questions. Ask questions. Okay, so guys, that will be all. I'll see you in our next video. Bye and peace out. Mwah.